Hello everyone and welcome. I just want to tell you it is like -4 degrees here. Your face just like hurts. If you have a cozy, comfy home, you don't mind staying at home because you love where you live. So today I'm going to teach you how to warm up your complexion. I'm going to talk to you about favorite Amazon purchase this Christmas. I'm going to talk bracelets.
Do you want me to find bracelets and?
It's Amazon, she's talking to me. No, Amazon, thank you.
Me to find she's talking?
No, Amazon, thank you though. I got this.
Did you want me to find she's talking?
She just won't shut up, seriously. Amazon, no. And then I'm going to tell you a really funny story of something that happened to me, and I'll share a little bit about my New Year's Eve. And I'll be right back. Today, as you can see, I put on some eyebrows today because I'm blonde, and I have this 3-step routine. You've seen me do it before. I very lightly pencil them in. I use a little powder, and I use this gel. This gel is like shaded brown, but the point of using the gel is it highlights the hairs, the actual natural hairs you have on your eyebrows, so that your eyebrows look more natural, because it doesn't look really natural when you have them all penciled in and then powdered if they're too severe. So I like any kind of gel, grooming wax for your eyebrows. It makes the natural hair show through so your eyebrows look glossy and more natural. So today I'm going to show you how to make your skin look warm and fresh in the winter, and you could take this with you on vacation. This is the Chanel Sol Tan. It's a bronzer, and it's in a big tube. You can use it for your body or your face. And I learned this technique from a makeup artist friend of mine in New York. And this is the Chanel Soliel Tan, the Glimmer bronzing kind of like shimmer gel. This is a really good two-prong approach, especially in the winter when we all look chalky and pasty. I know I do. I'm loving my Avon skincare routine. I keep talking about it. Look at that natural glow. My skin's not breaking out. My wrinkles on my forehead are going away. My bags are starting to be reduced. So I'm not going to go back to Chanel skincare because I really love what I'm using. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway in the next couple of weeks where I'm going to give away my whole exfoliating Avon package, which is like $150 worth of products to some lucky winner. Another Chanel product that I like is the loose powder. You can use this rose colored powder with 22 Rose Claire, and you can use that with just a face primer. And if you have oily skin, or if you have skin that you want to look poreless and you don't want to buy the foundation, and this will last you for probably like 20 years, 10 at least, you can just buy your favorite primer. This is my favorite primer by Avon. You ever put on primer and it leaves your face kind of like greasy? This is amazing, and I use it with the Chanel powder. I'm gonna undo this, and it's like a waxy consistency. It's kind of thick, which is kind of nice because if you're rubbing it into your legs, you could actually scoop out some, rub it into your body cream, and get an all over tan look. This is a Bare Minerals foundation brush. This is what they do with those behind the scenes runway shows in New York. Put it inside here, and it gets on this brush, which you can wash when you're done. Okay, and you're going to put it on your skin. And I'm looking at a mirror back here so I could see, just like you would your foundation. You put it on your eyelids, up into your hairline, down your neck. You're not just getting it in one place, so it gives you an all-over glow. But I love it because it makes you look like you're really tan. Now granted, you have to understand too, I'm using artificial light in here. But when you go outside, because I've done this, it looks so natural, and you don't use too much. Just put a little more on my cheeks, a little bit on my nose. It gives you a nice tan glow. I'm going to take a little more of this with just my fingers, put it on my eyelids. I would just probably do this if I were like on vacation. When you're traveling, you don't want to carry a lot of makeup. So what I'm gonna do is I have the bronze on my lids, and the bronze cream is so much more natural looking. And then I would probably just take some of this teal cream eyeshadow liner. Say I'm in Hawaii and I want to go to Duke's Bar and Grill, and I want to in the Sheraton Waikiki, and I want to have drinks, and maybe I'll have on a pretty maxi dress, but I don't want a lot of makeup. I'm using one of my favorite mascaras for when I travel. It is Clinique, and it's Clinique Longwear Mascara, and it's a tubing mascara, so this will not come off if you swim, but it doesn't sting or burn your eyes. And then when you wash your face at night with warm water, this just tubes, it just comes off like little tubes. It's so funny, like little plastic tubes. Kind of feels like silly string. So once you put it on, it never comes off for the rest of the day. And I want to make sure I have the name right. It's a Lash Power, Clinique Lash Power, and I've been buying this for a really long time. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, with just my fingers, I'm gonna put the Chanel bronzer just on the tops of my cheeks. A little of this on the tops of my lids. I'm gonna put a little on the top of my lip, because now I'm bronzed and glowing. You want a little pink on your cheeks. It's like when you get a little sunburn. And I love this Mark Lip Pout Vinyl, and you've seen me use this as blush before because it's kind of sticky. This does not come off your cheeks the way cream blush melts into your skin. This stuff is incredible. Now you could also use, in lieu of this, Benetint. And I would get it in either Posy, which is very similar to this color, or I would get it in just the regular rose, the natural color, the original, which is red, and it comes in a little jar. It's liquid. When you're out in the sun all day, you kind of get a little sunburn too. So you don't want to be too brown. Pink lipstick, because now we're going for a tropical look. This is also Chanel. It's the Rouge Allure Velvet. But I'm kind of going for like a casual day. So I'm gonna press, and then once I press in that pink, I would get my Clinique Baby Kiss. This is my most favorite lip gloss for like ever, just like the beautiful blush that I love from them, the chestnut blush. And the Baby Kiss, now the thing about this lip gloss is it's really long wearing, but it's not balmy, it's a little sticky, so I just press it in a little bit. I mean, this isn't the 80s. I don't need to have high-powered, glossy, crazy lips. I look like I have a little bit of color to my face, but I got this cute little clip on the clearance rack at Target. So I thought, as my hair grows out, sometimes when I'm working, it's just, or at the computer, it really bothers me. And there you go. So that is my tropical easy beach look. And you see, I don't think you could see the glow on my skin. There's nothing more aging than women over 50 wearing tons of face powder. We tend to want to use too much bronzer, so I highly recommend both of these. It lasts forever. So now to make it complete, I'm going to take my Avon Haiku fragrance, which any of you from the 80s who loved Anise perfume, that's what this smells like. I love it so much. And then I have my Hawaiian botanical lotion that smells like, oh my gosh, plumera flowers. So I'm ready to go to Hawaii. Anyone want to come? All right, so that is my makeup tip of the week. And now I'm going to talk about some of my Christmas finds and then tell you a really funny story about what happened to me before Christmas. In Avon this month, this is the month and campaign of the bracelets. And these bracelets, I have all of them. They are so beautiful. You can go over to youravon.com/Brett Thompson and you can click on brochure and you can see these. I don't wear a lot of rings because of my arthritis, but I love bracelets. Just look at these enamel and lattice bracelets. They're just so beautiful. So I highly encourage you to go over there and do that. These two Avon bracelets I bought, and these are only $7.99 each. And one says joy and the other one says love. And for those of you who are in the know, They are exact replicas of Alex and Annie bracelets, which you can find online or in any mall, and they're all a rage with the young millennials. And the Alex and Annie bracelets, I went to the store and tried them on. Some of them are sterling silver coated with gold tone. They are, 2 bracelets are like $53, and some of them are a lot more expensive than that. And I was in that store looking around, and these were for $7.99. I have gotten so many compliments on these. So for $14, not going to be stressed out because I didn't spend $53 on them. And another thing I got is my Swatch watch. It's the Year of the Dog, 2018. This is my Good Luck Swatch watch. I love it. I think it looks great with the gold bracelets, and I'm so happy. My favorite Amazon purchase for Black Friday, which is so far back, but I haven't done any videos, but here are the lids. But what I did get for $26.50, and the quality is outstanding, and I got these stainless steel mixing bowls, and I love them because they have the rubber bottoms, and they come with lids, and they came with this cute little whisk. And I also got sterling silver bowls to put in my lunch bag, which were on sale for $14.95, and I got 4 bowls with little lids for traveling. When my mother was in Florida getting her surgery for her heart, I was sitting there in the waiting room, and they had all these, they have those medical and health little videos running over and over and over. One of the videos that they were showing was talking about how we should really not eat out of plastic as much as possible, even BP free, and they were really encouraging cooking, storing, and eating out of stainless steel bowls. So for me to get all these 4 gorgeous bowls that are really heavyweight with these great solid rubber bottoms for $26, and then the set of 4 travel bowls for $14.95. I thought that was a really good investment, and if I take care of them, I'm sure they're gonna last me a long time. And I did get, my mother gave me some money for Christmas, and I bought some anodized, I think it's Cellophane, the really good brand of stick bakeware, a whole set, and non-stick, a whole set of pots and pans. I had been using stuff, a few pieces I brought with me from New Jersey. I had gotten some stuff on sale at Target, some thrift shop stuff, and I just cleaned house. I got rid of all my dishes. I got all beautiful Corelle dishes with an amazing print on them. I mean, they could be sitting in a dinner table at a beautiful, lush New York City apartment. They have the New York City market designs now at Corelle, so I break a lot of dishes. I'm such a klutz. If you go to Corelle.com, look at their New York market dishes. They're outstanding. They're so attractive. So I got all new dishes, all new glasses, new pots and pans. I've been doing the Dean Ornish diet, which is very low in fat. I've already lost like 8 pounds. I did probably gain like maybe 3 back because I didn't overeat or anything like that, but I did indulge in a couple glasses of wine over the holidays. I had a piece of cake on New Year's Eve. I went to the Sherry Frontenac Hotel, and we had so much fun. It's an all-crew hotel. They had a New Year's Eve party, and I worked with a great crew, so we had such a good time. I'm so glad. I'm gonna tell you my funny story now. I was off New Year's Eve, but I decided I was gonna go to Miami. It was like 2 degrees here. My son had plans with friends, and I was gonna be sitting here all alone. The flights were too full to go visit anybody. They were all oversold. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to pick up a working trip. I'm going to get paid time and a half. I'm going to spend New Year's Eve, 34 hours in Miami Beach, have the whole day, the night, and I'm just going to go away, make some money. And the next night we were in Palm Beach and have some fun. Well, I was giving my son dinner that night, and I set the table with my beautiful Corelle dishes, and my son had bought a bottle of wine, and it was on the wine rack that's at the end of my dining room table. So my dining room table juts out into my dining space, and it's a really big one. It's from, I think it's from Pottery Barn. I bought it from my neighbor. It's like a $1,200 table. He sold it to me for like $300. And it's a little big for my apartment, but I love it so much, and I work with it. I think it looks great where it is now. But there's a space between the wall of about 3 inches, because I don't push the table all the way against the wall because I want to be able to get all the seats the 2 and 2 on each side comfortably around the table. Well, I'm rearranging stuff on the table, and the wine rack has now one little bottle of wine on it. A stupid place to put it. The wine rack, the bottle of wine slips out of the wine rack, falls onto my white carpet, and breaks into a million pieces. So now I'm tired. It's the end of the day. I've got food on the stove and I'm stressing out going, oh my God, I'm going to burn the food. I was like, and last year people poo-pooed me, but I bought a steam carpet cleaner. So here I am. The first thing I do is I run over and I'm looking at it for like 3 whole minutes going, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I have to move quick because now the carpet is like purple. All right, so I take my Hoover Dust Buster and I'm sucking it up, and now I'm realizing that the liquid is all going inside this battery operated vacuum cleaner. So bad move. I run in, I throw it in the sink, I get on my hands and knees, and with a paper towel in my fingers, I'm picking up all these pieces of glass, and now I'm like trying not to cut myself. And now I'm seeing that the wine is not only on the white walls, but it's seeping into the edges of the carpet. So I'm like, crap, what am I gonna do now? So I go get some towels, I'm absorbing it all up. I get out my steam cleaner, I move the table to get to the area that is behind the table, and guess what? So I move the table, the candles knock over, and they're lit, and I'm not thinking about them, and now the hot wax is going all over the rug. It's going all over the table because I have like 4 candles. It's going on top of the wine that's on the floor. And seriously, I'm about to leave home. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go get a hotel and I'm not going to worry about this carpet because now I'm really stressed out. So I come into the kitchen and I have a can of Resolve underneath the sink and I spray Resolve all over it. In the meantime, I get my steam cleaner out. I fill it with hot water and I had some carpet cleaner and I'm over there running it over and over and over and over, and most of it's coming up. I'm so grateful I have no seltzer water to throw on it. But there's an area in the crease between where the carpet meets the wall there where it's not coming up at all. It's like stuck there and I'm like, crap. So I get it all pretty much up. But now I have to deal with the fact that the canister, the reservoir is filled up and I have to empty it and do it again. And the wax is still all over the carpet. Have you ever tried to get wax out of a carpet? It's like trying to get gum out of a carpet, and the wax is all over them. I have a mirrored centerpiece on my table and the wax is all in the mirror. It's on my little Buddha candle holder. I'm telling you, I was like, plus I have to pack and get ready to go on my trip. I've got the dinner, I'm running in, I'm stirring the pasta. So what I ended up doing was, it took me 4 hours to clean this up. So here's the bad part. When I went to remove the canister, it was loose and it slipped out of my hand, and all of the wine-soaked water now spills out of the canister all over. I mean, you know how much water? It's a big machine. There's like this much water all over the white carpet where there was no wine stain in the middle of my dining area. So now now it's oxidized. So it's not red, it's blue. So now I have a purple stain the size of Texas on the other part of my rug. And I'm breaking out in a sweat, and I have to go into the bathroom and I have to yell in the back. I have to just like let vent. So I went in the back and I'm like, ah. So I come back and I go, you can do this, kid. You can do this. I'm like thinking of all the things that I've overcome in my life, bad situations. I thought, this is nothing. This is a friggin' carpet. But the thing is, I live in an apartment and I can't I can't get new carpet right now. So anyway, my son comes to the rescue. I call him and say, we're going to have to eat out or do something because I can't continue to cook the food because I have this big mess. And he says, Mom, he goes, remember that summer job I had where we used to go into the rich people's houses and clean their carpets and stuff? I worked for this guy, Chris, that he did like handyman stuff and he was really good in New Jersey. So he said, take distilled water, baking soda, and white vinegar, and I just so happened to have bought distilled water because I make my own sheet spray. So I had distilled water, I had a whole thing of vinegar, I had the baking soda. I mixed it all together, and for the next hour I absolutely scrubbed and got all of it up finally after about an hour. And then I went to work on the wax on the carpet with some Goo Gone, which is a wax dissolvent, and it doesn't stain. So here I am on the floor with my new zebra rug and then the white rug, and I'm on the floor with a toothbrush and my fingernails, and for another hour and a half. By this time I'm so hungry I feel sick. I'm just like dying, thinking I can't complain because there are people that are sick, and you know, they had hurricane down in Puerto Rico and those people lost their homes. But it really makes you, but everything's relative. It was still stressful, but I kept telling myself, Brett, this is not the end of the world, but I gotta tell you, I will never, I told my son never, he cannot bring one bottle of red wine into this house for the rest of our lives. No, I'm only kidding. But that's my wine on the rug story. But it did come up, and then the next day I got some more resolve, and I did it one more time, and then I got a brand new vacuum because my vacuum broke the day before, and I had to order a new vacuum, which came while I was away. And I then went over it with the vacuum and the resolve, and then I did the whole rug with just plain hot water and baking soda and a little vinegar again, just to get all the chemicals out of the carpet. And so far so good, and you can't even tell. And that's not even, I didn't even get to cleaning the walls, but that's not even compared to the carpet. That was nothing. So that was my pre-New Year's Eve debacle, and all I can say is I'm glad New Year's Eve went out that way, because it just goes to show I got all the bad stuff out of the way, leaving 2018 to be a great year for me, and I sure hope it's a great year for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so glad I'm back. I really like the setup in my kitchen because the lighting is better. So you know what I'm gonna do? You see that garbage can back there? I'm gonna put a stool with a plant on there so that next time you tune in, you can look at something more attractive than my garbage can. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go work on my 2 blogs and clean it up, my little mess here that I made with all this filming. And I hope you guys have an amazing I hope you all have an amazing 2018, and I'll see you in a couple days. Thanks. Fly safe. Visit my website, Boss Life Beauty, for more style and beauty tips. If you like this video, please subscribe. I upload videos twice weekly, and if you click the little bell, you'll be sure to be notified as soon as I upload a new video. Thank you.